When double cross and foul play become so very everyday, and fiendish nightmares spirits reign, but frankly they become mundane. Come celebrate the hallowed season, when wicked winds of terror breeze in, and fill the airy hallowed nights with intensifying shadowed frights. Set up deranged apparatuses to change your psychopathic statuses, and conjure a strange infusion to counteract a cruel illusion. But join with friends or enemies, embrace your wicked tendencies, indulge your horror appetites, and celebrate these hallowed nights. Welcome everybody to Don't Starve Together's October Updates. In short, Hallowed Nights is out now, as well as that October Quality of Life update that actually came out 4 weeks ago in September, and we kind of heard very little about it until a couple weeks ago, and then it came back and is now out officially. So I guess without further ado, let's do some reading. Hey everybody, today we have a pretty great quality of life update, Hallowed Nights returns, and some spooky skins. As we've mentioned before, we had different plans for this month, but we needed to move things around a bit, so we rescheduled that for next month and added a bonus quality of life update in its place. And if you have not been following along and have been waiting for its official release, the quality of life update they're talking about is the exact same one that we have been talking about for now 4 weeks at this point. But in case you just want the bullet point rundown, here's what we got, and it's a pretty darn good one. We can pause the game now, and that's incredible. Chat has a history of messages now, which is also way better than you might think. Said chat has profanity filtering, but that can be disabled, of course, to your preferences. One of the most recent hotfixes to this quality of life update made it so all creatures can be affected by spice buffs, which is really interesting, and now that it's fully out, we might explore it even more. Throughout most of the actual beta, we've been seeing what can be deconstructed, and it looks like they are resting at the Bee Queen Crown, Bone Armor, Bone Helm, Shadow Thurple, and Spider Hats. They changed things around with where we can actually make things, but it's not that crazy. They reduced how much materials we need to actually make a couple things, and that's obviously going to open the door for people using them more, and that's the point. The pickaxe is still the pickaxe, it's just a little more enticing than usual. And finally, in a very recent hotfix, as I said, moon gleams and infused moon shards are going to take longer to spoil. And trust me, they take a lot longer. Folks, as I said, we have covered this update already. I will give it another look behind the scenes to see if they changed any of what can be deconstructed and what they actually deconstruct into, mind you. But after reading the official post here, I'm thinking we're not actually going to get what we're hoping to get, aka fossil fragments. But before we move on here, don't forget to actually look at some of these bug fixes, because some of them are actually kind of interesting. But of course, the full list is also here for you too. That was just the big old highlights in text form, instead of having to listen to my voice again in any of those 3 videos from earlier. But yes, the big one. Hallowed Nights has returned. Players can once again discover tricks and treats around the continent. Fill your candy bag to the brim and satisfy your sweet tooth with all sorts of sugary seasonal treats. The event remains largely the same as last year, although we did add a treat or 2. Free spooky costumes are also available for a limited time, so enjoy them before the event ends and they go back from whence they came. But that's not all. During Hallowed Nights, logging in for the first time will earn you the Trick or Treat chest containing one of 18 heirloom costume sets. More trick-or-treat chests can be earned by using the trade-in with significantly increased chance for elegant items. And all around, sounds great. And as we can see, these skins are already rocking. Seriously, I think some of the best parts of Hallowed Nights are just the costume parties. We're not going to have these skins showcased today. Chances are it will be tomorrow, but here's your quick look. But speaking of skins, the character skins are not the only things on the table this Hallowed Nights, folks. The monstrous horror skin here, aka a skin for the Shadow Manipulator, is also available now. Head over to Twitch, look at the Twitch chat on the Clay Ambassador stream. Twitch will literally tell you that this person is offering drops, watch it for a while, claim your drops manually, and boom, this thing is yours. But one last thing before we go. Pretty much the worst kept secret that Clay has maybe ever had. And finally, as we head towards the holidays, we have our seasonal events coming up. We also have a super secret project that we may have been super careful not to leak that we absolutely cannot reveal at the moment. We also will be doing another costume and art submission event later this month. In addition to that, the team was well on their way towards the Wolfgang refresh for December, along with the usual winter festivities. Now it's time to share our usual vague teaser for the next updates. And they're sorry to be cryptic, but who knows? Maybe we'll figure it out. But yes, folks, as we've kind of known for quite some time, we are getting ourselves a Terraria crossover with Don't Starve Together. Now, is it going to go both ways? We don't know. But Klops is ready to stomp. But hold up, maybe I don't have to question if it's going to go both ways because I did some very minimal digging here and just checked on Terraria on Steam. And look what I found, folks. Oh boy, it is going to be going both ways. And that's pretty awesome. I mean, it's been a long time since I played Terraria. So is this going to mean certain mobs hopping over? Or is it just going to be certain boss fights? Or we're going to get certain gear here and there? A crossover is a crossover. And let me tell you, the possibilities are sounding pretty dang awesome right now. And FYI, click on that fancy little Deer Klops Terraria thing to get yourself 700 points right now with When Worlds Collide. And there you have it, everyone. Just an overview of the 2 updates that are out as we speak, so go enjoy them. There are so many trick-or-treats, we probably can't even count them. And then on top of all the bloody bug and quality of life fixes that we got, it's gonna be a grand old season. And heck, Clay even told us to expect the Wolfgang rework in December, and we even have a fancy little Terraria crossover that's coming very, very soon. It feels like it's been a while since we've had a substantial update to this game, and let me tell you, these 2 have definitely eased that pain. But thanks for watching, folks. Well wishes to all. Be prepared to see some more Hallowed Nights and quality of life update content moving forward, I imagine. And I'll see you in the next one. Happy Hallowed Nights. Bye-bye.